So we had a chance today and we're at VMAC. In case you couldn't tell, the NFL Network stuff didn't give it away. We're out of studio. We're at VMAC. We had a chance to visit with a couple of guys today. Gus Bradley, who I always like seeing, and for the first time we met Bruce Irvin.
Right.
He said one thing that I thought, you think about his first press conference where he talked about he wasn't coached. Mm-hmm. And he kind of says interesting stuff a lot of the times. And today I thought he kind of gave us a nugget a little bit. You can hear the entire interview on our podcast on the webpage, but he said that he didn't care if he started this year. I did hear that right, didn't I?
You did hear it right. And he sounded like a guy who wanted, and he basically explained it by saying, I just want to come in here and learn, and we talked about the transition and everything. Right now, there's no hitting, there's no pads happening right now, so he hasn't gone through that, but he just talked about these guys are bigger, they're faster, and I'm learning the playbook, and then that's when he led into the whole, I'm not worried about starting. If I'm playing behind Chris Clemens, if he gets in, he seemed okay with that, which is weird. Most rookies you hear, they want to play, they want to be a part of what's happening out there, and he's going to be playing, and I don't know what their plans are as far as starting or not. He'll be a part of what happens next year, but it was a little surprising to hear a guy say, I don't want to start. Yeah. I don't care. But I guess if they do start him, he'll be fine with it.
And I didn't take it a bad way either. I didn't take it as a guy.
No, it's about learning.
Yeah, not that he couldn't think. Wasn't a guy lacking confidence. Doesn't think that he can or anything like that. Plus, I did mention the phrase "one-trick pony" to him, and he didn't kill me, fortunately.
Well, he brought it up in his initial press conference after being drafted.
Well, he made two good points about it. He pointed out, number one, that one-trick pony got him drafted 15th, so it must be a pretty good trick.
And it got him a nice house, too.
Which we found out today, too, which I agree with, and I reiterated to him, heck, if he plays 20 plays and gets 10 sacks this year, that's having an impact. I mean, this is a guy who truly can have an impact without being a starter.
Yeah, and the best part about being out here today is we were in a closet doing the show, so we didn't get a chance to watch him practice, but we talked to John Boyle, we talked to Eric Williams, and everybody is saying, they had a look before they even spoke. We said, Bruce Irvin, what do you think? And especially Eric was like, he's the real deal.
Fast.
They're talking about his speed. They're talking about moves he put on Breno Giacomini out there, that he looks like a guy as advertised, if not better. So that, you like hearing that from guys that are used to watching this team day in, day out, every year. I like hearing that.
As far as Bob and Groz are concerned, Bruce Irvin made one hell of a first impression. Right, Bob?
Right, Groz.